Have you ever got lost during your date night? So this was some funny episode. I hope you enjoyed it. But if not, today all I want, all I want, me and you, been so long, been so long. Why you keeping me waiting? All I want, all I want, me and you. Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast, episode number 15, guys. Today we'll be discussing actually a continuation of the previous lessons of the previous date night. In the previous episode, I was talking about how we got lost in our date night in the maze of the mountain. I mean, have you ever got lost during your date night? So this was some funny episode. I hope you enjoyed it. But if not, today is going to be a continuation with a different lesson, because the previous lesson I was asking you, do you have your date night as a non-negotiable part in your schedule? Do you schedule your date nights? If not, you must watch the previous episode. But today, for those of you who arrived here for the first time, welcome to the Eva Eckert Show. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, kick-ass husband, and two beautiful kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, and desires. So finally, their life become more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero is inside all of you, all of us, and you should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This show will help you finally discover the power of self-belief and self-discipline so we can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the upgraded version of you guys. So let's dive in, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being a part of this show, because you guys leave the reviews, you make comments on YouTube, you make comments on my shorts, you share and tag me and take the screenshots and tag me on Instagram. It's a part of a huge work. So I want to say thank you. And as always, we start with the gratitude here. So I wanted to say thank you for being a part of this show. Thank you again, guys. Gratitude for my kids. I always say I'm blessed and I'm so thankful for my kids, for them being so responsible to doing our workouts on their own. Like, this is just incredible. We reached a level that the kids can do a workout on their own. And me and my husband can go to do a workout at the gym. This is incredible. This is so much fun. So now my husband, I always say thank you for today. He was leading the workout. So that was fun to actually join his workout and do it together workout at the gym. And I am thankful for the guy that pulled me in today at the gym and saying, you know what, you guys look amazing together. You guys work out so hard. So yes, thank you for actually appreciating our hard work. And thank you again. We found a pet just the other day and we found the owner of the pet. And I want to say thank you for actually having a fun time with this little guy, because he was like a tiny little, Ivanka, what kind of breed this was? French Bulldog, and she's behind the camera always here to help me film and make sure that everything is working. French Bulldog, guys. So if you know the French Bulldogs, that are very cute and they make these cute noises, and he literally would fall asleep in our arms on his back when we were scratching his belly immediately, and he was making the cutest noises. But oh boy, I wouldn't be able to sleep with a dog like this. He snores all the time, like even when he walks around. But if you know that they have such a short noses and their breathing is impacted. So this little guy was with us for a short period of time and we found a home. And so grateful. My grandparents are doing great. My grandpa is 95. My grandma is 92. My mom is doing fantastic, and the whole Polish family. And I hope I see you guys soon. All my friends, guys, you need to write these gratitudes. Sometimes we think, oh my God, how can I write the gratitude? I can write gratitude forever and ever. Well, pick something, because it's not about just pouring in and just general things. Just pick a thing. Like just the other day, my friends actually flew to Poland and they sent me the cutest pictures of them enjoying their time in my country. And I was like, oh my God. And this is that's the gratefulness. That's the gratefulness. And that's the gratitude. They thinking of you, then connecting somehow. And that's it. You don't need to go overboard. You can be grateful for having a car that it takes you from place A to Z. You can be grateful. I'm grateful for this camera that actually can record my episodes and this awesome mic. So, and grateful for all the other podcasts out there because I learned so much from them. So don't go crazy. Let's go, guys. This is part 2 of the date night. And when we were lost in this mountain during our date night, guys, so it was pitch black and I came unprepared. And this taught me to always have in my car a set of flashlight, a set of self-defense tool, tactical tool. Sometimes people say those are little pens that you can buy on Amazon or any website. You can have a knife. I mean, you have to have something like this because why? Because Steve came prepared. His backpack has he should do literally a podcast, what he carries inside. And because he was prepared, he was able to give him extra flashlight because phone was dying. My phone was dying. So again, having maybe these solar powers, which I didn't take it with me, and now I carry an extra charger with me because you never know what is gonna happen. But if you have a flashlight, you're gonna be good to go. And we ended up being in the middle of the night, hearing all these noises and crazy creatures and other things, and we were like so thankful. I was so thankful that night that Steve came prepared. And this led me not only, guys, to talk about this date night. This is actually a question of preparation of your life. How do you prepare yourself daily to battle the day? I mean, do you have habits and rituals that prepare you for the day? Like, do you have a morning routine that you actually do and have in place? And do you have during the day routine that will save you from the chaos? Do you have end of work day routine that will finish the work so you can move forward and be connected with your family? Do you have an evening routine? Do you have a going to the gym routine? Do you have a starting your workout routine? Do you have a routine when you're driving somewhere like that you will never leave your house without something? Because literally, if he didn't have this backpack, my phone would have died, and I don't know how we would find this place. And we were lost in the middle of this mountain. So look, my question to you girls out there, are you prepared? Women, be prepared. Don't wait for someone to save you riding on a white horse. Be prepared. Because this also taught me, what if I was by myself and I would get into a trouble like this? So girls, get prepared. And we got to think in all different areas of your life. I mean, you have to be prepared for the worst, but obviously expect the best, but be prepared. Be prepared in all these different situations that you're going to encounter in your life. Like even silly, it's funny, but being prepared for the podcast. I write my bullet points. When I have coaching calls, I have bullet points. When you go and speak in front of the crowd, you need to have a presentation ready, right? Be prepared in everything. And that's why I want to talk to you guys about these habits and these rituals, because in the morning, when I start my morning, if somebody would watch me or record me, they would see that this is like a Groundhog Day. This is like the day start over and over the same way. She wakes up at the same time. She gets up. She doesn't look at the phone. She looks at the mirror. I wash my face. I get myself ready. I speak to my affirmations in my head. I think that, I am my own awesome freak self superhero. I'm going to have a great day. Nothing will stop me from achieving my goals and achieving my 5%. I go downstairs. I make myself a warm water with lemon, squeeze lemon, not some fake lemon juice. I fill up my water bottle so I have it for the next few hours. Right now I'm taking probiotics because I am on the gut journey. So every 4 months I always take them. And by the way, I'm drinking my herbal tea concentrate from Herbalife, guys. This is such an amazing tea. I used to be a coffee drinker and now I'm a tea drinker. And this tea burns 70 calories. So if you want to know where I'm getting this from, please send me a DM or tag me in this video, in this Spotify podcast, and I can send you a link directly because we are selling those teas. So we love it. And actually, this tea speeds up your metabolism. It's great early afternoon tea. Now, what else I do? I prepare my shake because I always start my day with the shake. Either it's an Herbalife take or Trulin shakes. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I alternate between them. Sometimes I have weeks that I would do 2 shakes a day. Sometimes I would start just with Trulin shake, not the other one. But it's just a ritual, and I drink my tea and I drink a cup of water and I come to my room. This is my office, right? When I am filming this, and this is a beautiful wall behind me. Right on the other side is a thinking corner. When I start my day, I have a ritual to do meditation on the floor for a few minutes, and I read literally for 5 to 10 minutes, something devotional, something that will put my good thoughts into my head. It makes me think. I sent a message to my clients. I put a post on social media later, but this is not right in the beginning. So I journal for a few minutes. I organize my day. I ask myself, how do I want to show up? What are the most important things for me to do? What is the do factor for me that has to happen? What is the non-negotiable? I kind of look at my schedule, my calendar, so I don't miss things. And I am going with the flow of my calendar and I get those, I would say 50 to 60 minutes workflow. So I'm not disturbed. I put a good music and I have a different playlist if I wanted the calming music when I work or create something. Sometimes I put headphones on, but the music is usually with me. I've been also doing on Headspace when I do the meditation, only 10 minutes, guys. I also play the focus music. They have a great focus music on the Headspace. But you can create your own list, whatever flow. I also listen to Chopin. I have moments that I will listen to classical music in the morning, and I love it because that gives me that peace. And after 60 minutes, I get up, the kids get up. Sometimes, a lot of times, we go and talk. Tyson always comes to my room. We spend that 5 minutes to talking to each other, hugging each other, and he goes and makes himself a breakfast, and he loves the ritual. Ivanka comes in, we spend a few minutes, we get up. Sometimes I will sit with them and eat second breakfast, because we schedule ourselves. So it's this is my ritual though. But the most important thing is that we need to concentrate on the most important things. You need to get the chaos out of your head, the tornado head that I call it, into a paper. So that's why I have designed also the Freak Journal and Planner to give you these questions that you can ask yourself, because Those are meaningful questions that you should answer to help you through the day. Because a lot of people, a lot of women struggle with this. So this is like the morning routine, right? During the day, chaos happens, and that's why I write my victories throughout the day. So if chaos happens, if things don't go my way, how do I react? Sometimes it's so hard. We are like, oh my God, this happens. But then when you catch yourself, that your brain, that you tell these things to yourself, you're like, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. Like today, our day was pushed. But it all worked out because I am concentrating still on my 5%. So what are your rituals that you do or say to yourself when chaos happens during the day? Do you allow the chaos to enter your life and you all pissed off and then you bring it to your home, or you calm yourself down? Maybe you're in an office and you have this moment of realization that when you leave the office, you need to leave the drama of the office here in the office. Excuse me. You need to also leave any other drama. If you have a drama at home and you come to the office and you are a leader, a person of influence, you need to also leave the drama at home, right? Because we cannot carry dramas through different places. Like, think about it. If you carry the drama from one thing to the next, you're bringing the drama to your office, and then out of nowhere, your colleagues, your friends, your employees start talking. Not a good idea. The same thing. We have to leave the dramas. We need to close the door and say, you know what happens here and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Don't they say this? End of workday routine. I literally have on my calendar EOD, or you can call it EOW. End of the day routine, doesn't matter. End of work routine, it doesn't matter. Something that will give you that moment of, okay, this is how I'm going to prepare myself for later, for meeting with my family. I'm going to summarize what happened today. I'm going to write down my victories. I'm going to write down if I accomplished the most important thing, or I got distracted and I've been all over the place. I haven't accomplished anything. What were the struggles? What were the lessons? How can I improve these things? While we do this self-awareness questions, while we do this self-evaluation to become better humans, to have better relationships with people, this is, guys, this is superior. This is so significant. We need to spend the time. Why? Because if you don't pause, if you don't have that moment of pause, you will never grow. And growth is change, right? We discuss this all the time. So let's have that end of the workday routine. Create however you want it. You might journal it now, you might journal it later. It doesn't matter. You might have different questions that I'm giving to you, but I included these questions in the Freak Journal and Planner. And actually, I'm giving you guys the link for the Freak Journal and Planner today. So take advantage of this and share this episode with your loved one, with whoever wants to start writing it down in their virtual planner. Plus, you can also print this out. It's a printable version. It's completely free, guys. I'm giving you this today. So the link will be attached. Now, what else? You can have the evening routine. Like, hold on, but let's backtrack. So you finish the day, you close the door into your office, and you go and meet your family. Some of you drive home. What do? Do you listen to a podcast? You call a family, you call a friend. This is the time to actually get out of the work zone. The work is done. There should be no meetings and covering things as you drive, guys. Leave this for the next day, unless it's something urgent. But that you know what? With entrepreneurs, I've realized that this is urgent always. And you ended up doing a sales call during the drive, instead of you should be maybe putting the sales call when you are completely connected with this person. And now maybe it's time to listen to the podcast, listen to the music, calling your friends, calling your family, connecting with people, changing the vibration. Because if you are in a work mode, imagine you doing a sales call or you talking about some serious things on the way, and you get pissed during this call. You coming home, you entering your home, seeing your kids, your spouse being upset. No, let's leave that. So let's have some cutout time here. And that's preparation, because you're going to be entering the house. So think about it, how your kids going to welcome you. Give them a hug, give them a welcome, give them something that they've been looking for. And actually this brings a moment of how me and Ivanka had a funny end of the night routine. This is hilarious, guys. This is so fun. And when I leave the house, we also do these handshakes. And we've been adding to these handshakes, and we've been spinning and now jumping. And end of the night, we send these kisses and hugs, and it's so cute. And takes 5-10 minutes sometimes. And it's all good, because she will always remember this, and I will always remember this. So create something. Maybe you want to have a fun hug, or a music, or whatever. Playing piano when you enter the house. Create something. And no more talking about work. Evening routine for us is also like, think about it, like 3 hours. That should be like a formula. 3 hours before going to sleep, you should really leave the screens. Now, do we mess this stuff sometimes? Absolutely. On the weekends, we don't go to 3 hours before sleep time. No, because it's freaking freedom. We're not gonna do this. But during the week, we are on a schedule. 3 hours before the bedtime, all the screens should be shut down. And a lot of people ask me, okay, how I'm gonna shut down the screen? If I have a hard time, I'm addicted. Nowadays the phones have the gray circle color. You can set up your sleep settings that the phone will turn off. You can even turn off any notifications. Even people, I've had people that literally after 5 p.m., they don't receive any messages on Instagram too. There are tools. Research your phone. Find out what your phone can do. Your phone can do so much. And gray circle color will help you to know that it's time to go to sleep. But why we do this? Because the bright light from the phones and TVs and other screens will create a wake-up call to us, because our brain doesn't know that it's a fake daylight or a real daylight. We just think, oh, it's time to still function. No, read a book, go for a walk, take a pet, play with a pet, talk to your kids, play a board game, something, relax, have a relaxation bath. I've been adding to my evening routine recently the relaxation tea that I take. Chamomile tea is great, dandelion tea. Why? Because my hormones been recently a little bit out of whack. And again, with my doctor, we're trying to calm them down and figure it out what's happening to our body. When you go through menopause, guys, and I'm so honest and open about this, I talk about my age. I'm 46. Am I 46, Ivanka?
You're trying 47 in November.
All right. I need to ask those questions because I forget. I don't know, but like you, but when I turn 30, I always forget how old I am. I don't know like you, but that's what happened to me for the past 16 years I've been doing this. So it's a process right now. We're starting to doing the bioidentical hormones to help my body heal. And it's been going great, but now something is happening. So we need to figure this out. And it's a journey, guys. It's a journey. So I've been trying to take a natural approach to help me to go to sleep, to help me fall asleep. Because sometimes, I don't know why, I will have a problem going to sleep. So the temperature has to be set to 68 degrees, cannot be any higher than that. Blinds are in my room. It's pitch black. There is no lights. A lot of times I will put a meditation to go to sleep so I can do breathing techniques. What else is significant? No plants in the room unless there are plants that gives you oxygen, like white lily flower, agave. You can find out on a website plants that give me oxygen. Buy those. What else? The room is completely dark. This is the temperature I told you about. Drinking the dandelion tea. There's absolutely no looking at my screen. There is no TV in my room too, my bedroom. My room is designed to rest. Association with the place as well. The bedroom is for you to sleep, right? So that's the evening routine. Going to sleep. Again, this was like going to sleep routine. What else I do? A lot of times we drink shakes, plain shakes. Plain. There is no sugar, no fruits. You don't need that. It's just a shake and the tea. And a lot of times people have cravings. And I tell you, women, drinking the tea, it calms you down. A lot of time cuts the cravings, but not the tea that I told you about. Just regular tea. Herbalife has the relaxation tea, which I love, and that's what I've been drinking. But regular plain dandelion tea will do this. Will do the trick. Now, going to the gym, just leaving the house. I told you the fun shake that we do with Ivanka. I was telling Tyson, I'm like, what else we gonna do with you? What we can come up with an idea that we can do some cool ritual. But going to the gym, I always make my pre-workout. I either drink my kefir, or the other thing is I eat yogurt with collagen peptides. It's the same time. Going to the gym is the same time. Well, sometimes it can be 30 minutes fluctuation window if, we have to push something. But other than that, it's the same. It's drinking the pre-workout. And what we do on the way, we talk, we listen to the podcast, we call my Polish family. It's the same, guys. It's the same. What else? When I leave the house, I always take a shake with me. I always take protein chips with me, unless I ate a meal. But I always leave with a bottle of water, with my huge jug of water, because I don't want to get stuck and have a problem. Those are my rituals. Those are my habits. Those are things that I always do. And if there is a not summertime, this stuff stays in my car. The protein shakes, the protein bars, always, because in times of emergency, you need to be prepared. Simple as it is, but it's always there. Now, at the gym, you will never see me starting a workout, just going in and people, I think it's only me and my husband, I swear, that do this. We do foam rolling, stretching, warm up with the bands. I never see anybody does this. People go to the gym. A lot of times I see them either walking on a treadmill, never stretching, never taking the time to do the blood flow. This is also preparation for something that's coming up, because, and we can talk about this in details. Why? Because you want to wake up the blood flow. You don't want to jump into doing a chest press. And the worst thing, what I see, a lot of times people go on a chest press and go this heavy chest press. Your body is not warmed up. Your joints are not warmed up. You need to increase the range of motion. You need to get the blood flow, increase the core temperature. Why? In workout sessions, you always have 5 to 6 minutes, even 10 minutes in so many sessions to do a warm-up. That's why, as much as I love Fit Body, if I would do their workout, I would have to do 2 sessions, because you kind of jump into the session. So what I used to do, if I would take the sessions, I would come 10 minutes before, do my own foam rolling, do my own stretching before I would start the workout, because by the time I would get warmed up, the session would be over. So that's what worked for me, and that's what works for me. And I need to do this over and over again. And it's a preparation. Before each workout at home, we do the same. We foam roll, we stretch, we lay down in the sun, because right now it's so hot here, 90 degrees, 100 degrees. But you will never see us not doing this. And those are routines. Those are preparation routines. And I want you to really think this through today and see what you can steal from me. Steal something from me. Ask me questions. Tell me, what do you do? We borrow from each other. We learn from each other. We steal from each other. In the way I say steal, this is a process of learning. And it's a human nature to do this. It's been all around the world. Why the books are out there? For you to learn and apply these techniques. Apply these techniques and then modify and mold to your own thing. So you create your own freak self superhero habits and rituals that work for you. And you know what? What else is significant? If you create these habits, you spend less time of wasting time on figuring out, what am I gonna eat? How am I gonna work out? What am I gonna do? Like when we go to the gym, we always have a plan what kind of workouts we're gonna do. When I go to the gym, I already have a plan, and I use my application for the workouts. And for those of you guys who want to tap into those amazing workouts, we have these programs. You just need to look into these links below every single podcast and see what works for you. Choose the program that works for you. For my one-on-one clients, they also get customized program. And if you want to coach with me, we're going to be doing either the weekly or weekly coaching calls or bi-weekly coaching calls, half an hour, an hour. We also do a whole day program for entrepreneurs when the entrepreneurs fly to us and stay all day long with us from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we design the program for them completely. We do workouts together. We design your program together from A to Z. And it's fantastic. And whatever works for you, but you need to choose something. Don't just stay stagnant. Don't just be in the same place. Learn these things. And if you need to be accountable, reach out to me, send me a message. When you make these comments on YouTube videos, I see these comments. I see them come in. Take a picture of the podcast. Send me a message on Instagram that you watched this certain podcast with this certain title, what I was talking about, and I would be more than happy to discuss this with you and give you some ideas, and we can dive deep into better conversations. Why is this done? To have a better life, guys. And look, I probably, when I will be doing, I can do the same topic, maybe a few months down the road, I probably will switch things around and change things around, because it's a constant process. We improving those things. So don't feel like sometimes, oh my God, I've been doing this and now it's the same. Well, think about it. What works, what doesn't, right? Like I improved my freak journal and planner. We improved our workout systems, and it's a constant process, but it's there available for you. We have literally such a cheap program, guys, for the workouts, and you take these workouts anywhere with you. Sometimes these workouts have been recorded on different islands to give you ideas that there's no excuses. I created a PDF of 21 days workout. There's always something that you can do if you feel that you're stuck. So again, different program, different routines, different life. Thank you guys again for watching, participating. Please like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends. And I hope you got some good content today. I hope this was helpful for you. Leave me a comment and give me ideas for other podcasts, because I would love to listen from you. Talk to you guys soon. No excuses.